Chapter 7. When the Dead Spoke Again. The desert had been silent for 2,000 years. Wind erased footsteps as quickly as they were made. Ruins sank beneath drifting sand. Names once spoken daily by thousands faded into myth, then into nothing at all. Until strangers arrived. They came not as conquerors, but as seekers, carrying notebooks instead of swords, brushes instead of fire. Europeans and Americans driven by curiosity, ambition, and the hunger to touch origins. They did not know what they were about to awaken. The first discoveries. In the early 19th century, local villagers near the Tigris uncovered strange clay pieces while digging foundations. Covered in wedge-shaped marks, they were dismissed as curiosities until scholars saw them. Not drawings, not decoration, writing. But no one could read it. Museums filled with silent tablets, walls of unknown symbols stared back at humanity like locked doors. The dead had returned, but their voices were trapped. Breaking the code. The key came from stone. At Behistun, high on a cliff, an ancient Persian king had carved his achievements in 3 languages. One was known, one was partially understood, one was cuneiform. By comparing them, scholars began to hear echoes. Names first, titles, kings, then verbs, then meaning. When the first sentence was translated, it was not poetic. It was administrative. This many sheep delivered. Humanity laughed and wept. The first voices of civilization spoke not of gods or glory, but of work. The world changes. As tablets were read, history collapsed and reassembled. Cities older than the Bible, laws before Moses, flood stories predating Genesis. The past was suddenly crowded. America, newly obsessed with origins, funded expeditions. Universities formed disciplines. Museums became vaults of memory. The ancient world was no longer dead. It was documented. Uncomfortable truths. Not everyone welcomed the discoveries. Sacred timelines cracked, divine uniqueness blurred. Humanity's story grew older and more complex. But the tablets did not argue. They recorded. The final irony. The scribes of Mesopotamia had feared forgetting. They failed, but only temporarily. Clay outlived empires. Words outlived gods. Memory outlived silence. History had come home.